Why doesn't Thing Addams read fairy tales by the Brothers Grimm? Because he prefers Hans Christian Andersen. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Hans. It's hard to say. It's hard. I didn't emphasize that D well enough, I don't think. But welcome in. I tried my best. Welcome to the stream. Dead Zergling is first in chat, followed by Lucent Jelly. Braille. Like, okay. Is that your joke? Thank you for joining us tonight, my friends. Welcome to Fester's Quest. We tried this game last week, on Monday, I believe. I made it up to what I understand to be the final boss several times, but I just couldn't make anything worthwhile happen, so... Because there's no save or password system tonight, we get to start all over again. I have high hopes for your success tonight, Zergling says. Hopefully I won't let you down. Oh no is... This the game that made you mad and sad? Jelly, that does not narrow it down. That does not narrow it down. Oh, every one of these Addams Family games makes me mad and sad. Oh, last week was rough. That's 60% of what Frownie plays. This is one of them. This is one of them. Oh. What happens if I choose continue? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's all right. We have a very powerful. None of our in-game tools carried over, but we have a very valuable tool regardless. That is wisdom. I'm approaching the game with wisdom tonight, so. We're going to do well, we're going to beat it, and then I'm going to turn around and do Fester's Quest Deathless Run. And then I'm going to wake up and realize that this entire stream has just been a dream. Decided to have a little habanero flavored paste salsa last night. My stomach and nose did not approve of this idea, even though it tasted great. Oh, I love sauces made with habanero. Habanero is a wonderful pepper, but yeah, it's got a kick, and if you haven't been having it for a while, it can get you. Jelly and I had I made a huge stir fry for dinner tonight. Thai basil inspired chicken stir fry with cashews. It was really good. It was a huge serving though. I made way too much and then I ate it all. So I'm stuffed. I'm stuffed to the gills. That's why there are no food channel points tonight. I did update the wheel. I got the new things on it, but I'm not having the wheel or pistachios. I'm too full. I got barely enough room to enjoy a little bit of coffee. And speaking of which, one moment. Thank you for the coffee, Jelly. Uncle Muscles, welcome in. We're just getting started. Brand new. Got to start from the top with this one, so... Brand new run. But I was saying, we're in luck because I still have everything I learned from last time, so we'll be all right. I mean, we'll be all right until we're not. I still don't know what to do about the last boss, but I'll let future Frownie worry about that for now. Tried watching the Friday the 13th VOD. That music was wearing on me. Friday the 13th is rough. I did successfully beat Jason twice on 2 separate runs. It got spoiled for me that I have to defeat Jason 3 times. Someone let that one slip, not on purpose, but so I do know I'm not as close as I thought I was. We'll go back to it. We'll do it later this week. Probably on Wednesday. I haven't written out the schedule for this week yet. I want to try and hit everything we're working on at least one night, so I very much want Friday the 13th to happen this week. I might die right here. I think this blue guy is going to finish me off. Cool, but that still doesn't get me in that building, though. Okay, run for it. If we die, we die. We died. So Jason can show up with different weapons. Some are stronger than others. I don't really know how the pattern works, so I can't really discuss that in detail. He does get faster after you defeat him once, though. He gets way, way faster. Oh, cool, whip upgrade, but I don't get the whip until way later. That's the risk of streaming on here. You're gonna get some stuff spoiled. Well, it wasn't in here. It was on it was a conversation. It's something that came up in another chat. At least this game is good music. But yeah, spoilers are, I laughed when the game said go to the cave and you told the game not the backseat. And I meant it, too. Oh yeah, spoilers are always a risk. We almost never have anyone, we almost never have anyone maliciously spoil, though. Oh, he gives us TNT. Hey, Leo, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining us. I don't have a key. Now I don't have a key. I gotta hang out and grind a key. Life is going to get real annoying if we don't. No, I didn't beat Friday the 13th. Apparently I got about 1/3 of the way there. But, no, we're still working on that one. I was just saying, we'll probably pick that one up again Wednesday. I usually juggle a bunch of different games at one time. I don't often play the same thing back to back. Well, it depends. Sometimes I do. I'm unreliable. You never know what's gonna happen on the stream from night to night. But we're definitely gonna play it later this week. I had fun with it. And I think I did okay for my first try. But I'll probably be working on it for several more nights. Yeah. I'm not as yes, yeah. Sark sticks to the same thing usually, straight through. I don't usually operate that way. I usually juggle a couple of different things. I like to try and get through stuff fairly quickly for the most part. But there are always exceptions. Sometimes I get really sucked into a game, and I'll do it every night until I beat it. But usually I'm a little bit more laid back in my pace. Like we did Animal Well a couple weeks ago, and it was like nothing but Animal Well for that whole stretch. But yeah, that's the exception rather than the rule. Even I lose self-control sometimes. When I unwittingly backseated during the last Fester's quest, I apologize, Frownie. When I hear someone boldly declare something as clearly false, apparently I lose self-control. No worries, Zergling. I honestly don't even remember what that was, so no worries. Hey, Tuesday, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Oh, thank you for the lurk. And let the magic happen. We need a lot of air quotes around that magic. Oh no. I still don't have any potions. Wow. I forgot how rough it is until you get the whip. I mean, if this guy wasn't aiming for me. Here's the big trouble. I don't even want to fight. But it's... They won't let me walk by. They won't let me walk by peacefully. And what are we supposed to do? Oh, they wouldn't even let peace be an option. Oh. Wind magic spoiler much. Oh. Hey Chozo, welcome in. I feel like you should watch the Angry Video Game Nerd episodes of games that you do not like. So I did used to watch him pretty regularly. way back when. Like, I'm sure I've seen his episode on this game, but that was like, you know, 10 years ago, so I couldn't tell you anything that he had to say about it. I do very distinctly remember that he himself played all of the Addams Family members in the video, as I recall. That's seared into my memory. There was a time where I used to keep up with his stuff, but yeah, now I try to avoid watching anything of his that I haven't played the game. It's been like that for a while now. I didn't remember how to use the ladder. Oops. Oh no! Oh no! We might be dead. Oh, I forgot about the TNT. I've already bought it twice tonight, and I still managed to forget it exists. Oh, no, we're okay. We're okay. Oh, I need to select the money. Okay, what? Is there anything valuable over here? Oh, yeah, this is the potions. That's super valuable. I'm gonna lurk, but listening in. Right on. Lurkers always welcome Tuesday. How would you like your hot dog with a big topping of nitroglycerin? That's a spicy topping. The hot dog itself is made out of roadkill. Stop avoiding my TNT. It's fine. This is all fine. There's an extra heart somewhere in here. There we go. Was this also the first boss? It might be. It's not. I got the extra heart, but it gave it to me empty. That's not right. That's not right at all. my goodness. You know what? Just leave those guys. There's too much going on there. That's none of my concern. That's how I feel about that. So I missed this item. I'm on last week. I missed this item until the very, very end of the game, or well, until really late into it. So I went through a lot of unnecessary suffering, not being able to spam the invisibility potion. Tonight will be very different. Hey Greg, welcome in. Happy Sunday, my friend. Welcome back to this mess. Oh yeah. I spent all that time shooting the green orb enemy. I forgot. That's what the TNT is for. All that struggle. Some part of me wants you to go back to Pugsley's at some point. Oh, we're doing that, Chozo. We're gonna play that again later this week. Oh, we had a new follow just a short while ago. That's a name. I don't believe I've seen that name in chat, so I will let you stay anonymous, my new friend, from about 10 minutes ago. But thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. The other part of me says, no, Frownie doesn't deserve this pain. Pugsley's coming back. Maybe... we'll either do it tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to be recovered enough to do it tomorrow. So if not tomorrow, then maybe Thursday. I want to do Battletoads on Tuesday, and I want to do Strawberry Shortcake one night. I need to fit Jump King in there as well. I've already been rusting in Jump King for a week now. Never got far in this game. Sadly, did not have the patience to play some of these games. I need checkpoints or I lose the motivation. I might just take my attendance credit and run if it's a Pugsley Day, Zerkling says. I mean, I can hardly blame you. I'd like to do that too. I'd like to do that too, please. Okay, this guy we actually don't even really need the potion spam. He's pretty easy. Oh, he hit me. Well, never mind. Potions may be more valuable than I thought. He's just got so much health. This is definitely a game. This is definitely a game to get people to use the turbo controller. Oh, my poor arm. Oh, that was rough. I think my coffee is drinkable now, though. That's good. Ah, run! Yeah, that's great. That coffee is delightful. I need a lot more keys. Might have to hang out and, yeah, try and get some keys. The game is really determined to not give me any. This pathway is way too narrow. Oh, a key! Oh no. I thought my odds of making it through there, excuse me, I thought my odds of making it through there unharmed were basically 0. So that was pleasant. Might play some of this. I'm gonna get out my mini systems, load them up full of games again. I wish you nothing but luck, Chozo. TNT. I cannot stand playing retro games with an Xbox controller. May need to get one of those 8-bit Go controllers or something. I've heard good things about those. I'm a little skeptical that I would like the feel of the ones that have the joysticks on them. The placement seems like it might feel a bit awkward to me, but I would probably invest with one if I did a lot of gaming on my computer. I think I would take the risk. We got the whip. Let's go. I don't think I actually want to use the whip yet. I need to get it upgraded first. But I'm already excited about the world of possibilities opening up before us. I think I got one of those. Played great for me. But then, I didn't feel like playing retro games for a month on end. Problem is the face buttons on the Xbox controller. They're analog. You can press them in different amounts. Sometimes with some games you have to press the button all the way for it to register, and it's so annoying. I was curious about that with the PlayStation 2 as analog face buttons, and there are times where I've been playing a PlayStation 1 game on the PS2, and I've thought, like, I've wondered if the analog buttons were giving me trouble or if I was just extra bad at the game. Could be either one. Here's a good place to get our whip upgrades. It started with a downgrade, but upgrades should also be possible. I'd like that key, but I don't want to walk any more near that gun. Oh. Hey, we got it. I got the one I wanted without the one I didn't. Life is kind of cool sometimes. I didn't get it. Okay, we're almost there. One more whip and we'll be there. Right? Right. Flame whip. Alright, let's go. Why is the invisibility potion not working for me? Let's go. The epic battle to see who is the true whip master. It turns out to be the one who whips with one hand and chugs potions with the other. It's an unbeatable strategy. Now, these missiles, I've found these missiles to be pretty much completely useless. Will Smith in Independence Day disagrees with you? Did they use missiles in that movie? I thought they used a computer virus. Spoiler alert for Independence Day. They use mini missiles, including a nuclear one. I guess what I meant was I didn't remember any of the missiles working. I thought you had to basically crash your ship into the beam. That's what they ended up doing. Wait a moment. Why am I no longer able to damage him? There we go. That was weird. No, they just ran out of missiles in that scene. Alright, I'll have to defer to your wisdom. I don't remember the movie well enough. Just get it done. I thought that was that. I thought that was that emote. I had to click on it though. It's too small on my screen. I had to click on it just to double check. It probably looks like I have a pretty good handle on this game. And, oh, I just downgraded my gun. So clearly I don't have a good handle on this game. I'm sitting here downgrading my weapons for no reason. But the thing is, it's all going to fall completely apart at the end, because I have no idea how to finish the game. Is there a point to going up here to the end of the thing? Just seems like there could be a secret hidden up here. Well, if there is, it's too well hidden for me. Sure tried, though. No, I'm taking lots of damage now. We have to waste a potion. Or two of them. I could always waste a second one by mashing the button. It's fine, it's fine. We're gonna be fine. My key situation is far from great. Excuse me just a moment. I need to step away very briefly. I'll return as quickly as I can. It'll be just a few minutes. And we're back. Thank you for letting me step away a moment. Let's spend a moment. Let's see if I can get a couple more keys. Before I use up my very last one, it'd be nice to have at least one more in my pocket, but preferably even more than that. There's a key. I remember seeing Men in Black in theaters. It was a cool point in time. 97 was legit, Uncle Muscle says. So I didn't see that one in theaters. I didn't see Independence Day in theaters either, but my parents did. We went to the theater, if I remember right. I think that my sister and I saw the Power Rangers movie, and my parents saw Independence Day. We didn't go to the theater. We didn't go to the theater a whole lot when I was young. there wasn't a movie theater in my hometown. You had to drive a county or two over if you wanted to go see a movie. So we didn't see a whole lot of movies when I was a kid, but like for some reason, like there's a lot of movies that I can remember having seen them in the movie theater, even though I know that it is exceedingly unlikely that the memory is real. I have a lot of invented memories of seeing things in theaters. I think it's just because when I was little, like because I was small, the TVs looked so large. Maybe that's why I remember everything being in a theater. Even though TVs were by and large terribly small back then, right? I don't know. But like I have memories of seeing Ghostbusters 2 in the movie theater. And I know that never happened. But that's the way I remember seeing it. They reran Ghostbusters in the theaters, I think, in the 80s. I mean, they may have. When, like, Ghostbusters 2 came out in 89. I don't think my parents were taking me to the theater to see Ghostbusters 2 when I was, like, 3 or 4 years old. Alright, well, I got a couple keys. That'll have to be good enough. I don't really know my way through most of these buildings, but like it also doesn't really matter because if you just stumble around, you'll find the exit really quickly anyway. I'm starting to get a little nervous. Okay, thank goodness. That was close. Hey, Game and Fit, welcome in. And next, welcome in. Happy Sunday to both of you. Gonna hang out for a bit. On Twitch, much less over the summer. Well, I'll try and remember to be extra grateful for the time that I get to have you around. Hopefully you have a lot of pleasant things getting in the way of your Twitch time. Hopefully it's good things happening for you during the summer. How goeseth the quest of the Fester? So far so good, Game and Fit, but we're just getting started. It's a Monday for you now, future man. I guess just barely. But, the day doesn't actually roll over until I go to sleep. So it won't be Monday until I wake up from a sleep. Not in my eyes. Even if I stayed up now for 36 hours, it would still be Sunday to me. just all day. Yeah. A new day can't begin until I fall asleep. That's bogus. I turned away by accident. Don't feel good. Don't feel good at all. This is fine. This is fine. I can walk slow. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. I feel like I got really lucky with this on our first night by guessing some of the correct pathways on our first approach, which otherwise might have proven to be a nightmare. Because there's a couple parts of the map that I've never even bothered to look at. Because I assume they lead to dead ends, since I found the correct path on my first try. I wonder if I'm missing more valuable items. Maybe I should. Maybe I should take a moment to do a little bit of exploring. Oh, I could be missing another heart. That would be terrible. That damage is pretty terrible. I don't think there's another hot dog stand. Alright, so like down here, I've never been down here and to the right. I mean, you kind of see what's over here, don't you? Yeah, this leads to nowhere. Why would I ever come over here? See? That's what I get for exploring. I changed my mind. I'm just going to use an Xbox controller, Jozo says. What would be your weapon of choice for self-defense, Frownie? Pepper spray, stun gun, battle axe, fire whip, bazooka? I mean, I don't think a fire whip is particularly practical in real life, right? Could use a PS1 controller from the PS1 Classic. May try that out for games without sticks. That could be pretty alright, I would imagine. Yeah, they could at least put something of interest at the dead end, even a weird statue or something. Like, aesthetically, I'm very drawn to, like, a battle axe or a battle hammer. I think are very aesthetically pleasing weapons. You've gotta love the whip. If you're a Castlevania fan, so I'm a fan of the whip. Realistically, I carry pepper spray pretty regularly. Like IRL, I usually have pepper spray about me. And you know, I have no objection to more lethal options in the unfortunate event that they should be necessary, but one would hope such occasion doesn't arise. Ordering some pepper spray and stun guns very soon. California laws are strict when it comes to other stuff. Jozo says I'm crippled. Someone would have to be a monster to try and do anything to me. I mean, unfortunately, such monsters do exist. But, hopefully you'll never cross paths with them. I'm getting my katana too. If there's gonna be a zombie apocalypse, you better believe I'm taking my ninja sword into battle. So yeah, I normally have pepper spray on me. I have never deployed it. And hopefully it will just continue to be a waste of money. hopefully it will continue to be a waste of money forever, but you know. I don't go outside much unless I have to, Chozo says. I can kind of relate. I like to get out every so often, but by and large, I'm pretty comfortable indoors. Let's go. I'm an indoor guy. Too many interests inside to get bored in excess. Sometimes I like going out in the wild and being a rugged mountain man, but only a couple times a year. Frownie, I could see you foraging chicken of the woods. I would love to. I would be not confident in my mushroom identification skills. I would have to go with someone. I would have to go with someone much more trained than I am. Foraging can be serious business. It can be dangerous. I wish I was a little better at it, but you know, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work to be really good and really safe. My father-in-law, Jelly's dad, he's real good at that kind of thing. He's a real plant guy. He knows what every plant is. And me, I'm just like, I don't know, that's a flower. That's a tree. That's about as specific as I can usually get. Hey, Human, welcome in. Thank you for the alert. Always appreciate having you around. Hope you're having a fantastic time. Let me just, I'm just gonna enlarge the emote and admire it for a moment. Next says, my hobbies include games of almost any era, anime, programming, games, making music, drawing on and offline, internet stuff, Twitter, Reddit, etc. Even like those newspaper comics, and have bought some books of them. Haven't read them in years since I haven't had the time. So I used to read a lot of Garfield when I was young. Garfield is not always the greatest. I mean, I haven't read it for a long time. It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of a lot of the same thing. But I was really into it once upon a time. Other than that, Calvin and Hobbes is really like the beginning and end of newspaper comics for me. I love Calvin and Hobbes. Calvin and Hobbes is the best, Nick says. Yeah, that one's fantastic. I've also been dipping into, in my free time now and then, I'll read, there's a webcomic called Basic Instructions. I've been dipping into that quite regularly. It's one, it ran a long time ago, but it ended, and it's come back, within the past, like, couple years. And for a long time, it was a thing where it was like, I would just keep forgetting it would exist for like, I just kept forgetting it existed for like 4 or 5 months at a time, and then out of the blue I'd be reminded, and then I'd have a whole stockpile I could go and read. That's kind of the way it happens now, but I've been reading it from, I've been rereading it from the beginning, over the last, I don't know, month or so. I've taken an unacceptable amount of damage. Oh, they can fire through the wall if we get too close. I didn't know that. I thought we were safe. I was not aware that Lurch spoke, Game and Fit says. The more you know. I don't know how extensive his vocabulary is. You can say you rang in this one, and then Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt, I think the only thing he says is ugh. I have a couple webcomics, Sarah's Scribbles and Nathan Pyle stuff, next says. I don't know those two. Food is too good here in the States. It's finding that balance. That's the hard part, Gamerfit says. If it was no consequence, my favorite hobby would be eating and just non-stop eating, Chozo said. I miss that. Zombie talk. Yeah, he's got sort of a zombie vocabulary. I'm used to the 90s movies the most, and those he just kind of growls at people, Game and Fit says. I didn't really remember. The 90s movies are my, like, only real touch point for, the Addams Family. But even those I don't remember super well. Just, you know, I've got a very low resolution kind of memory of them. Fester's whip looks like Earthworm Jim. Oh yeah. I was just remembering, I was thinking to myself, what did I say was worse than Earthworm Jim recently? Yeah, Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt is way worse than Earthworm Jim. I don't know why I can't stop talking about how much I don't like Earthworm Jim lately. That game is living rent-free inside my head. I have a lot more of this map to walk through than I thought I did. I forgot about a lot of areas of this map. I thought we were on the final approach, and we're still like maybe only 2/3 of the way there. Bought my dog his own bed today and a comfy blanket for extra cushion. Figured he would hate it, but eventually get used to it. Nope, he sniffed it and he hasn't gotten off of it since I brought it home. Had to pick him up and take him outside because he didn't want to move. Oh, I saw that coming. I shouldn't have let that hit me. I'm heading to a boss fight that I know is impossible when I'm at full power with full health. Like, there's no... And I'm already damaged and powered down. Speaking of impossible... I hate this game. Most annoying enemy in the universe. Most annoying enemy in the universe. You leave me alone, green guy. You achieved the mythological perfect comfy. Arthur doesn't really have anything particularly comfy. We've given him different blankets and towels, but the thing is, anything that we give him comfortable, he just destroys it within a matter of days. When we give him blankets and towels, he just chews them to bits. I'm worried he's gonna choke to death on it. Hey, Conqueror Worm, welcome in. The hit detection. Oh, it's brutal. So the thing about it is, like, you don't actually time your whip strike. You do, but you don't time it like you do in Castlevania. You have to hit the button when the enemy is at its lowest point for the hit to count. It's not about, like, what you see on screen with the wind up. The only thing that matters, the animation you see on screen doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the timing of the button press. You have to time it just as the enemy's hitting their lowest point. It's so bad. It's not fun. Not fun at all. Hey, EpiPen, welcome in. weekend Frownie to break your streak. Hey, Sundays are never completely off the table. They're just rare. He's still a pup, isn't he? Oh yeah, yeah. Arthur won't be a year old until July. He'll turn 11 in a couple days, and he'll be 1 year. He'll turn 11 months in a couple days, and he'll be 1 year. Like mid-July. It's like the 11th or the 12th, I think he was born on. We've got it written down somewhere. This is Fester's quest. It doesn't just look like it. It is. And head out next says, have a great rest of the stream. Have a great rest of your night next. Thank you again for spending some time with us. Facing the wrong way. I don't feel like these missiles are probably the best idea that I've ever had. Did I win? Why did that work? I tried that. I tried that last week and that didn't work. This game is bogus. Well, victory, I guess. I think we just beat the game. Thank you for the GG. I don't know why. I tried those missiles last week and it didn't I don't know why it worked tonight. But alright, well, that's it. This is a pretty not great game. Victory. What's next? Yeah, I think we've got to play Jump King, right? What else do we have that's unfinished? We've got Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. I'm not up for that. We've got Friday the 13th. I'm not up for that. I think it's got to be Jump King. I think that's the only thing I feel like doing. Thank you for the congrats. Thank you, Conquer a Worm. Yeah, I guess that's how we'll spend the rest of the night. I'm stunned. I'm 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 stunned that that worked. Thank you for the stretch break EpiPen. Yeah, we can do that too. I might get Jump King for the lulz. Chozo says Jump King is good. I like Jump King. And I think the base game, I think the main quest of Jump King is not that I think the main quest of Jump King is not all that unreasonable. The Ghost of the Babe DLC is pretty brutal, but I think if you do the main game and you do the first DLC in the proper order, that it's really not all that bad. My big problem, my big problem is that I started doing the DLC before I was ready for it. And I was so discouraged I didn't play it. I didn't play it often enough. I want you to stretch your lower back. I'll try and I'll do a toe touch on my way to switch the consoles. All right. So yeah, let me step away a moment and we'll get Jump King ready. I'll be right back with you. All right, and this will take a few moments. Swapping over from the composite capture to the HDMI capture always takes me a little while. Gonna definitely need to resize a few things. Don't need so much space above my head for one. It's probably pretty alright. And watch your ears for potential loud noises. Okay, and I think my mic should still work. There's the game. Let's resize our artwork and camera. Oh no, I took it from the wrong corner. Looks good enough. And can we please hear the game? That'll probably do it. Okay, one more adjustment to make is I need to switch controllers. Okay, that should be everything. Before we get rolling, we can cut the VOD right here.